Hey, John here again. So I got this this whole subunit, cowl subunit out of the car. It's a wiper motor that I have to replace. Yeah, so originally I thought it's just 3 bolts. How bad could it be? Why even film something like that for, you know? And I didn't even look it up to see if this is actually on YouTube. So the reason I'm making it is because as I'm taking things apart, I'm like, seriously, you got to take this much stuff apart? So maybe this will help somebody out. This is on the bench now, but I don't even know if the wiper motor is actually bad. I got caught in a snowstorm, and the wiper motor only worked on one mode, intermittent on the slowest mode. So it's kind of fun, rear wheel drive, can't see nothing. So anyways, this is the new one. I bought one, it's 60 something dollars. It's apparently original, let me see here. No, it's not original equipment. Original precision exact fit, original equipment performance, whatever, 100% factory tested new unit. Anyways, it's here. I gotta put it in because I can't drive and I can't show you how I took everything out because it's already out, but I am going to show the reverse, putting everything back in. Maybe that'll help somebody out, I don't know, but I gotta get this motor out. Like I said, there's just 3 bolts holding it on, so I thought, how bad could it be? But where this sits, and you'll see in a second, it's all buried. There's no way to undo these bolts and slip it out, you know, from the backside, because you'll see it's buried pretty far in there. So I'm just taking this retainer clip off, and I want to I don't want to lose this. I want to take this motor out and replace it, and then start putting everything back together so you can see how I did it. In case there's any confusion, because I can't believe you got to take this much. You'll see how much stuff you got to take apart. It's just stupid. Alright, so anyways, this obviously has to come through this hole. There we go. There's the old one. I should test it, but if it's not the motor, oh well. Got a new motor. Have to figure something else out, but wow, this ain't even a Ford. It's remanded. This is not even original equipment anyways. Huh. Anyways, I mean, I'm the second owner on this car, but this is the new guy. Let's put her back in. The hole's not the same. Why doesn't it fit? Exact precision fit. Doesn't seem to be fitting. Oh, there it goes. It's in the hole. So I'll get this this bolted up, and I'll pop this back in. I'll just reverse the steps I took it apart. That way, you'll see what I'm talking about. As far as a lot of extra stuff that has to come off for whatever reason. I don't know why they buried it like this, but it is what it is. Nothing you can do about it. Just replace it. And I guess before I get too crazy, I'm gonna have to see if it's the actual motor that was bad. Doing all this for nothing, but so I'm just putting this clip back on, and then maybe not. And then before I install it permanently, I'll see if it works on all modes. Alright, so let me take it over to the car. Right, so that's where that guy lives, in the back wall there. And like I said, I'm going to test it out. But I just got the hood. I took the props off, the clips off the prop, so you can stand that hood straight up. So I just put a little pair of vice grips over there, so the prop's hitting the vice grips. So you can stand that hood straight up, so you can get to all this. Otherwise, because the wiper's got to come off, everything's got to come off. And you know how it is when the thing's at an angle, everything's a pain in the butt. You reach from this side, that side. So when this thing's flipped up, it's way easier to work on. But I do got to tell you, you jack that hood up too far, and you're gonna break your little ear off on the corner. right where this corner is. See how that dips down? Because there goes that. Yeah, broke it. It's just a trim piece, and it's my car, so no big deal. So let me pop this in and see if this thing, plug it in, pop it in, plug it in, see if it moves on all modes, so I can continue. Like I said, I'm not sure if it's a motor. I didn't really troubleshoot it. I'm just figuring what else could it be. Could be a lot of things, I guess, but so let me just plug it in and see if it is the actual motor before I get too far. Let's see if that'll work. So I unplugged it in because this where I unhooked this hose. I don't know if you can see that in the camera. The hose on the driver's side here, I got to plug it back into where, for the windshield wiper fluid, where it was. I couldn't do that with the wires, the electrical connection hooked up. Alright, so there's that. Let me hook this connection back up. Boom. There's the click. No click. It's on there, so no click. Don't get no click, but it's on there. Alright, so there's these little stems here that fit in certain holes, and that happens to be one of them. So there's one over here too. Alright, so I believe we're in. There we go. Now we're in the holes. Nothing's alright, so next step I did was, instead of taking these for this valve here, instead of taking these off because they were all rusted, I just took them off the front here, and this needs to be plugged back in. But let me see, which ones was it? Forgot what name of these fellas. Yep. Yeah, man. That was the next to the last thing before this thing popped out. Let me scoot it. Of course. That. Plug her back in. That was that piece. Now the next step was there's two pieces going on the cowl here. There's a right and a left driver's side passenger, so I'm going to put them on next. They're going to be plugged back in. That was so I took this part off next. Let me get to that. Oh yeah, this is the piece that goes over it, but before I get to that, you got to mount that thing back on, stupid. And these are these type of bolts here. Look at that. Not where the holes were, but here's one of them. I think there's three over here, one or two in the center, and three over there. It's in a hole. I think there was one in so there's three over here by this wiper motor, or by this where the wiper goes on. There's one little guy here. And I got two left, so there must be two over there. Let's see. Ah, yeah. Let's see what's hiding. What's hiding behind this hose up on the firewall. There it is. Last one. So it's like building a model when you're a kid, you know. You got leftover parts. I don't need that. Alright, so that's in. Now this piece, what I was talking about, the right side, I broke the ear off the other side, opening that hood too much. And actually, I'm going to have to stop the camera because I can't fit this under with this hood jacked up in that much. But this is the next piece that's got to go on, but you got to hook your little washer hose up to this hose. So I got to reposition the hood and the camera, so hold on. So this next piece gets just 3 Phillips and one of these Christmas trees. So you got to fit that in the corner there. There's actually 4 bolts, but this lower corner is broke. I had this windshield replaced. I think that guy over-torqued some stuff because I didn't do it. So anyways, this Christmas tree got to go in the upper corner here. There she is. Way over there. There it is. Make shape. One Christmas tree in place, and like I said, there's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's a 5th bolt, but you got to overlap the other one. So let me get these in. Feels like I'm screwing it right into the windshield. There's plastic on there, so I got this set on like really wimpy mode. Alright, so it's secure. Next step over there on the right side. Next piece is the driver's side. Like I said, my little corner piece broke off, so I don't have to worry about adjusting the hood. And this guy, don't forget, these are the 3 fasteners. I just got 3 Phillips and another Christmas tree. Don't forget your stupid stinking hose, otherwise you get to take it off to do it again. Put your hose on. You know. This one also had one of those little finders, little tip hanging down. Put the Christmas tree in first. There it is. That's the hole. Christmas tree is in. 3. Again, it feels like you're going right into the windshield. Sheesh. And this one overlaps, as you can see. Broke. And got a big huge gap there. It's in 1997, 2018. I don't even care. So, take them all down. That's it. Now that's the 2 top panels. I got this this other piece that covers that, which is here, and there's only 1 fastener for that. There's probably more than that, more than this originally. This is the only one that's left. Again, Mr. Windshield guy, or somebody's previous, probably lost them all, but this kind of slips in underneath the one lip here, like so. And there's probably should have showed that first. You got 3 clips here. 3 clips that just snap over, and then this clip. Let me show you this clip first. This in here. All right. Click, click, click. So this little doohickey. Probably missing just because they're been taken off and not squished back down. Get a better bite. Squish them back down. Squish down. And these, I can see there's indents here. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4 indents. There's only one clip left. So I'll just put it. Actually, these look tight. I'll just put it on the end here. It's got a little play here. That's it. I mean, technically, you could just send a self-tapper through here if you're really worried about it, but I'm not. And that's it. Now, next item up for bid, what? Wipers. And put the hood props back on, and we're done here. Oh, no, we're not. Let's do the next step. Water intrusion. Hood seal. This is just kind of self-explanatory. Just fit it over the seam. Plugs everything in together. I'll work that other side down. Right, so these wiper blades, you know, they got, see this little offset there? Just kind of scoot that to the. First of all, they're fine threaded. To get these off, you know, you do have to scoot this to the side. But I found this ain't on the car, so it's kind of tough to see. But if you bend this, you know, forward, even if it's on the car, you reach in there and slide this over, it'll hold it like that. And now you can see that it's perfectly round. And when you release it, it goes back in. See, it has this little catch where it's not going to come back off. But it's, like I said, it's got some fine threads in there. So taking them off is kind of problematic as far as if they were coarse threads, you can just like. So you kind of got to wiggle them and work them off. They come off, but so I got them set right now. They're cocked, and I'm going to put it on the car. This is the passenger side. I got a new one for the driver's side because it was this arm. You know, when it doesn't streak good, you try to bend it, get it better, and I screwed it all up. So I bought another one. But these blades, they're still decent. So let me go put this on the car. Because these are fine threaded, first of all, if you're going to check, see if your motor works and all that, make sure it's in the park position. But like I said, these they're so fine of a thread. Here's where your wiper blade will sit in the park position. Otherwise, if it's, you know, an intermittent mode, it'll be up here somewhere. But when you turn them off, they go, you know, how they click in. So like I said, this is set to be put on, but literally it makes a big difference with this hood up, because otherwise the hood is totally impeding everything, and you got to work around that. But so jack that hood up. So if I put it on here like so, it's not in the park position. The motor's in the park position. So just, I guess, be mindful of that. That, you know, because it's so fine of a thread, you can pretty much put that where you need to in the park position, and that's basically where I want it, right there. And then just pry up a little bit and push that pin in, and that's it. And it ain't gonna come off. So that's all there is to it. It's in the park position, and like I said, I'm just gonna do the driver's side. See if this pump works. Once the blade's on, the arm's on the blade, it's in the park position. I'm just gonna release this hood, put it back on. Like I said, there's fit on these little. There's one. Screw the other one. It's basically sitting on there already, but we're up against it. Yeah. See, now you get an idea of if you didn't have that hood all the way jacked up, it's just a royal pain in the butt to you know, work that. And these are the little clips that I was talking about, which you probably can't see now because of the sunlight, but they're just little kind of like seat clips that just pop over the entire thing. I can't see anything in there, so kind of just dropped it. So I'll put these little seat clips back on, and we'll test this motor out. Test it out again. have it. Probably less than an hour to do that, but it is kind of a little bit problematic just because, you know, you got to take all that crap off. But anyways, hope somebody probably wondering how that comes apart. I don't know. Hope it helps somebody out. All right. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time.